Good evening to my fellow viewers. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very important legal change in our constitution, and which was brought to us because of maintaining some balance. By balance, I mean, that balance. The entire legal nature is based on a lady holding a balancing scale. So, what do I mean when I say balance? When we work, we need rest. When we have a lot of fun, we need to go subtle also at times. That's the balance I'm talking about, and it is important. So it was in the time of emergency, the year 1976, and a very dark year for the constitutional history of India, and also a very, very, very phenomenal change was brought in that year. To us, it was brought by the Sardar Soren Singh Committee, the fundamental duties. Article 4, Article 51A was brought to us. The 10 fundamental duties, which was adopted by the Soviet Union, it was brought to us by the Sardar Soren Singh Committee. Why? To maintain balance between the rights and the duties. So let us know more about this fundamental duties and how does it shape India, the modern India. So I told you, like, fundamental duties are a tool to build India. How do I say? Why do you think that I'm saying this? Why? It's a big question. Why am I saying that fundamental duties allow us to build our nation? The dream of India we want. The dream of India I want to live in. There are three sub articles that I'll talk to you in 51A: G, H, and I. G talks about environments, H talks about scientific temper, and I talks about public property. So, of course, when I say these three words, a child will say what I mean when he's getting the context. Environment, what it means. The nature we are in, of course. Yeah, apart from it, it means to protect our environment. Like, you see a place, let's imagine, I am walking on a street, garbage here and there, here and there, here and there. And I'm walking in a place, clean road, good greenery all around the road. What do you think? Which road will I prefer every day? The green one? Who is going to build that green road? Of course, the government. They will build it. But we are the ones who should talk about the greenery, who should take care of the environment in our nation. And if we are doing it, we are building the nation personally. If I'm planting a tree, if I'm planting even a single tree and taking care of it till it's a big tree, I have given more than enough. As a small individual at my age, I have given more than enough, not to the country, not to the world, more than enough to this nation's small street. And planting trees is not just the thing. Someone plants it, look after it. The clean Lal Bagh in Bangalore, in Bengaluru. There was the clean Bengaluru tool that is in action when you see a clean Lal Bagh. The next is scientific temper. If you talk about law, then it is all about evidence. Scientific temper is also something that equates to evidence. Scientific temper combats superstition, and it brings in a nature to proof or to believe in something that has proofs, not just superstitions. Something that is proven, something that is proved by something. And the third one is protecting public property. It means it is our property. Public property is our property. We are paying taxes. We have the right to enjoy it. You're seeing a park which is not in a proper manner. Raise your voice because that's your park. Someone says, like, it's your park. Yeah, you say, yeah, it is my park. I pay the taxes. I have the right to enjoy. Perform that duty to enjoy your right. And further, we'll see how do we do all these things. When it comes to talk about how are we gonna protect, I as an individual, what can I do? Like when you talk about a drive, it means a lot of people. people give up collecting a lot. No, not all people give up. It's not actually about just giving up. It's about, that a lot of work. It is said a habit is built in 21 days, but that habit should not exceed 2 minutes of your day to make it a habit. If you are thinking of writing a journal, it will take 10 minutes. Eventually, 90% of people stop doing it. So, in this case, looking at this psychological thing, you can say a long process, of course, it does make a change. It makes a huge change, but it is tough to do on a singular basis, like what I personally can do. Talking about environment, you have heard about the case MC Mehta versus Union of India. It was a PIL, and that particular case, it changed the way Ganga looks, the river Ganga. And that's something done on a personal level. Someone spoke about it. Yeah, this is wrong. The river Ganga is being misused. I'm so sorry. Misused. He spoke and things were done. Similarly, I won't even say, that extent, okay, something less. Talk about afforestation. You know what's afforestation? Not to cut trees. You say, I don't cut trees. No, it's not that. Don't even pluck a small plant. That's gonna spoil the nature. You can talk about afforestation. This latest Pushpa movies, the way it has encouraged the thought of cutting that wood for the mere cause of money. Okay, if you see for entertainment, great, but it's banned by the government. Why? What's the problem? It's a wood, nothing. No, there's no problem at all. Of course, yeah, it's about the nature. That's why the government put a ban on it, that you cannot cut trees, that particular wood, because it is cut and sold. Why not all the other trees are cut? It's rare. It's rare. Don't extend it. Let it be how it is. It's nature. If it stops, then there'll be problems. Then much less than that. Segregation of waste. Started from your own house, your own desk where you're sitting. If you eat something, and if you have some other things, segregate it. Throw the papers differently. Say your mom, today I will bring this rule to this house, that there will be 2 dustbins. I will purchase it from my pocket money. Please just keep a watch that the wastes are thrown separately. Teach them what it means. Even less than that, reuse, conserve waste. Don't just throw it away. Reuse anything you have in your hand. This plastic, it was for something else. I don't know, I could have thrown it, but yeah, now it's of some use at least. In a similar manner, it's the most small thing you can do. Try to reuse things. You've written on this side, write on this side as well. You use it to the last bit. Your diary is finished. You're gonna throw it. Don't throw it. Take a page, little bit of glue, stick it right on top of that. Try to conserve. Then it's eventually gonna help a lot in seeing a better, greener India. Talking about scientific thinking, the article H, sub-article H, try to question things. When policies are being made, follow evidence-based policy making. This will be for a bit of people who have the position and the power. Doing something, think of it. Think of all the problems it's going to create and all the things it's going to solve, then do it. Scientific communication, you can do scientific communication. You know a bit of science, teach who don't know about it. People don't know at this point of time that a paper which is properly used can be again reused if it's not torn in a bad manner. And the last part, safeguarding public property. The article I of Article 51A. That's very easy. Everyone knows how to safeguard a public property. Stop throwing waste in the public pond. Stop littering. Eat the packet of chips, hold it, keep it in a pocket. If it's greasy, keep it in your hand for some time, look at a dustbin and throw it. Treat the public park like your own garden and you'll see the change. That's all for today. I was talking about my main topic was how fundamental duties are shaping the Indian states, the country India. And it's a secret weapon that every one of us carry with us. And it's going to help a lot if we use it and if we treat it as same as the rights. We fight for the right, we should fight for the duties as well. Thank you. Signing off, Ayaan Siddiqui.